So today I would like to talk about restoring old board games to a better state. A friend of mine just gave me a bunch of board games that I would like to actually bring back to a little bit of classic life. It's been ripped and shredded and bumped and scratched and all sorts of different things. I think it would be a good idea if I could save some of these board games and bring them back to life. So I have here a classic Monopoly set, and I would like to bring it back. Although there are a lot of Monopoly sets out there, finding a classic Monopoly game is a rare find, especially when it's been used. And I think I like that about this board game is that this one actually was played on, and so for me, you can see the history of it being played, and so I want to bring this back to life a little bit. But you can see how the edges have been scarfed and all sorts of different, the cardboard has been through dust and forgotten neglect, and you can see a different pattern here has been scuffed. I think some of the cardboard is coming off with the strings falling out, and different things that I want to try to get this. I want to get this piece back to looking good again. So let's take a look inside here and see what we got. I'll put that right there. This piece has been opened and closed so many times you can see the wrinkles inside the board, which is pretty cool. But look at the original pictures. You can see the Reading Railroad, income tax, the original pictures, which are really cool because you can see the actual original design for the whole thing. Inside we have a mess. What we have here is some classic houses inside a glass cage. Look like the glass has been cracked and tried to be resealed a little bit. The money is a little dirty, but of course that's the old classic money. Look at that. So what I want to do is I want to break this open. We're going to organize it, and then we'll see what we can do. You can see how the money was designed to be separated with the cardboard, the dividers, which this piece is actually in pretty good shape. It just needs to be straightened out a little bit. This piece is right here. Everything's so stringy. You can see the cardboard is falling apart. This piece looks like it's been through water and dust and humidity. And on the back, I didn't even see this. The incredible ways we play Monopoly. Underwater, on a ceiling, in a tree, in the air, underground, on a mammoth board, in a marathon, for the World Championship. So, I don't think you see that too many times today. That's pretty cool. Awesome. You can really see here how the color has faded from the paper of the money and how it's been really used over the last couple of years, which I absolutely love about this because it's going to bring that you can see the history in this game and what it's been through. And I'm really glad to bring this finally out rather than being stuck in some attic or some closet that never is going to get touched or play with. I think it's time to see what we can do to bring this back to life again. If you look closely, you can really see how they've been used over the last couple of years. We have the shoe, the hat. We have two thimbles here, but I'm not sure if that's an extra or if that's part of the game. As you can see, I think this thimble was added in later on. It was a different set that was added in. So apparently 7 players can play. I know 8 players can play, but I don't know how you would be able to tell the difference between the two thimbles because they were exactly alike. I have an iron cast, a wheelbarrow, a car, and a horse. What you don't see here is any new additional pieces that were added to the game later on. This is only what they had when the game came out for the first time, which is really interesting here. Which also, I'm not sure if 1, 2, 3, like I said, I'm not sure if that piece right there is added on or supposed to be there. I think that's an extra piece. The community chest cards are a really antique, worn, different color. I love the faded color of the whole thing. You can tell that these used to be brilliant yellow and now they're really faded. I'm really loving the old texture of these cards. If you flip them back and forth, you can see there's nothing on the back, but only on the front, that's how it's supposed to be. But the classic ones didn't even have community chest on the back. It was only on the front that you could see. Also, if you look closely at the chance cards, there's a certain atmosphere about them that I absolutely love. It brings back that certain time frame that you can feel and hold in your hands. These cards are really faded, and you can really tell. Again, there's really nothing on the back, it's just plain orange. So this plastic bin of houses, you can really see that this plastic bin has been through a lot of different things. I'm not sure if this came with the box or the game, or if this was added in somewhere else some other time. But either way, you can see if I just go ahead and open this here, it's going to fall out on me. It's a slide open situation. These houses have been through a lot too. You can tell that they're plastic, they've been scraped, and the edges are all rough, which is great. Lots of greenhouses. You could easily do this on a 3D printer today, but you know, to save on plastic, or mold works as well. So actually, I think it'd be really cool if we could make these out of resin. As you can see, there are more houses than there are hotels. That's because it is easier to get a house than a hotel, or a mansion, or whatever you want to call it. It's always hotels. That's what I was raised with. Let's get to it.